spend a lot of time talking about elder abuse and exploitation, and I want to make it clear that this is not just about the gray-haired set. Most people, when they're talking about exploitation, yeah, we're focused on grandmom or granddad who are getting abused and exploited. But when you pay careful attention to the definitions in Florida Statute Section 415, vulnerable adult is any person over 18 who can't fully protect or care for themselves. So this is important to think about because we've all seen someone that we love or care about. Could be a coworker, could be a family member, it could be a child. Gone through a bad divorce, loss of a job, trauma, whatever, and they get into a bad situation. A negative force, a destructive force enters their life and starts to take advantage of them. Well, that fits squarely within the definition that we find here at 415.10228, which defines a vulnerable adult as a person 18 years of age or older who can't perform normal daily activities due to mental, emotional, sensory, physical, or the infirmities of aging. So again, think about that. It's not just grandmom. It's not just seniors. And as we've all sat back and watched somebody suffering, and, dad's really struggled with, what should I do? My poor kid is going through this and, she's pushed me out or whatever. Well, this is the way to get back in. And obviously, using 415 could provoke some short-term difficulty and conflict for sure. But when the circumstances present themselves, it's a way to really reel that kid back in and ultimately protect them. Another interesting thought, think about like the cult environment. And yeah, there's a lot of cult harm that's being done out there all across this country and in this state. If you read the way those definitions operate, someone that finds themselves in the grasp of a cult, this could certainly be deployed in a way that a caring family member or someone who is in a position of trust could be deployed to help them. But I want to ask yourself to think carefully about these circumstances, particularly, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, psychiatric or other psychological drug abuse. Using 415 as a mechanism to stop the harm that's occurring to someone is a real powerful tool. So if you know somebody that's struggling, going through it, you want to discuss kind of what the options are, I'd encourage you to look at this statute first. And then if you've got questions, some examples, drop it in there. Love to talk about it.